Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something special planned. And by something special I mean, just want to say thank you for all the emails and stuff.
It's been greatly received.
Yes. Car review.
First car review.
Proper car review. And I'm very happy about this car.
Yeah, it's a great car. It's a car that we nearly bought a few years ago after owning the older version. So this is going to be a very interesting video.
Yes.
What we're going to do is we're going to walk up the driveway now towards the car. And yeah, we're going to show you.
Sorry if the lighting's a bit terrible. Daniel's head's blocking.
It's not professional. Yeah, I'm blocking you, aren't I? Yeah. So what we do is we're going to walk up to the. Apologies about the car, very rude MX-5. We're going to walk up the driveway. I'm going to flip the camera around a minute, and then we're going to have our first impressions.
Wow, look at that.
We can see it now, and it's looking gorgeous. We're going to flip the camera around, and then we're just going to do a general walk around. First thoughts of the car we're going to be reviewing. Take your guesses. Right, so we're teasing you now. We're walking up the driveway.
Even though you guys already know what it is.
Yeah, you will know what it is from the title, but you know, it's funny anyway, I suppose.
Is it? You just see the bicycles now.
Stop here, sneak peek. There. Ooh, I think I've just showed them all, haven't I? Today in this video we're going to be reviewing the Mk3 Mazda MX-5. This is the NC model, so it's the third generation. That came out in 2005 and it was made for about 10 years. So obviously did very, very well. First thoughts of the car, Matt, what do you think?
It's smiling. Look at it.
It does smile. Let me try and
MX-5.
Show you there. It actually smiles at you, and I think that's just,
all MX-5 smile at you.
It's a welcoming car, really. The wheels are nice alloys. Obviously, you've got discs all around. This is a grey one, if you couldn't see that.
Ow.
But yeah, it's a very, very clean car, really. I think they styled it really nicely. People mocked this specific model, saying it looked like a boat and stuff like that, but I disagree. I think it absolutely looks great. And if you most people can't afford the ND, which is the latest one.
This one is brand new. It was around £19,000, but now they're £2,000 to £5,000 depending on the model and if they're in good nick.
Yeah, but if you wanted to buy a relatively new MX-5, then I wouldn't buy the new one because it would just depreciate. And yeah, you'd get one of these really, the NC, which is, I think, one of the best ones they made. Probably the second best, I'd argue. Out of the all of 4 generations. Should we have a sit
about the interior?
Inside the interior, yes.
Now in the interior of the Mk3 Mazda MX-5, it's very nice. Obviously, it being a 2006 Mazda, there are some scratchy bits on the place, but
yeah,
that's it.
It's genuinely a very welcoming place to be. You've got the piano
steering
black.
wheel.
It's actually
it's got
really
nice leather here. Nice grab handles for when you're going big speed. Really nice.
Big speed in your MX-5. What's the top speed of this car? You probably know better than me. Cleverer.
It's 124.
124. But the thing is, this is a sports car, but it's not a sports car that's designed for going quick.
No, it's not. I wouldn't really call it a sports car. I'd call it. It's the 2-seat convertible. Yes,
but it's a car built for handling and just for driving pleasure. My family used to have a Mark 1 MX-5, and the car just didn't make you want to drive fast. It was just a car for pottering around and just making short trips enjoyable, and that's mainly what this car's being used for by your uncle. So massive thanks to Jason for letting us do a review.
And we also have another car in his garage. We might review all of his cars in his driveway because let's just say he's very into cars. Yes.
You've probably seen them already, but yeah, you'll see more of them in a future video. So let's flip the camera around and let's just talk more about the sort of seating position. So the driving position and seating position is actually really nice.
Very low.
You do sit very, very low, make that clear. So if you don't like low cars, maybe this isn't the car for you. This car specifically has been lowered a tiny bit to the Japanese spec because they were lifted slightly to, you know, for crash testing and stuff like that.
And they were described as what you said before, boats.
Boaty, yeah, boats. I'm in the Mazda MX-5 group on Facebook.
So am I. You made me.
I made you join it, and everybody sort of mocks them. And there's a few people like me and you, and other people that actually see the good of this car and actually quite like it. I think it's very, very well put together. And it's just a very welcoming place to be, really. Yes. Obviously, this car is a convertible, so what the hell are we doing with the roof up? We're going to put it down, and it's very, very simple. It's not electronic. Don't do it yet, I'll flip the camera. It's not electronic. Some of the later models were electronic.
Yes.
But this one is you do it by hand. and I prefer that system. And it's a lot quicker, obviously. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what it's like. It's very simple. I'm holding the camera. Matthew's just going to demonstrate. So, right, it's a sunny day like today. Let's put the roof down. How easy is it?
Oh God.
Release, and then you do that.
Oh, you have to do that.
And then it's unreleased, and then you just push it down, and then all of a sudden, just leave that. It'll be right. Yes. All of a sudden, you're in a convertible, and perfect for a day like today.
Yes.
Obviously, we really suit this car.
Oh. Actually, right, I want to talk about the interior first, something I forgot. So what you got, 5-speed manual gearbox, lovely short throw. I mean,
it is very nice, actually. It's very, very nice.
Very nice. Steering wheel, it's nicer than my Audi.
Yeah, I actually really like it. I like the design around the Mazda badge with the screw holes. That's obviously fake, but it's a really nice touch.
I really like this car.
It's really nice. Really nice.
Mazda enthusiast.
Oh yeah, both Mazda enthusiasts.
I'd say I'm more, because
I used to own one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's actually a very, very nice place to be. As I say, if you are interested in buying one of these cars, then do go and see one. You'd have to be a bit of an idiot to not go and see a car you want to buy. But just have a sit inside, because you do sit very, very low. And you just need to see if you like that. I particularly like that.
You can get it, I just want to say with the gearbox, you can get it as a 5-speed or a 6-speed.
Yeah.
I think the 6-speed was only in the 2-litre Sport, which isn't this car, and is...
this is 1.8.
This is 1.8 naturally aspirated.
Yeah, and talking of the engine, let's show them the engine. The bonnet release is just under there, as with most cars. So would you like to try and find it on camera? This is always quite funny. Where do you think the bonnet release is? One of them down there. One of them's for the boot. There we go. There's a satisfying pop. So let's get out the car. Try and climb out, because it's very, very low. Door closed. Now, man, I'm going to test it, you know. Try and open the bonnet. Try and find the bonnet release. There's fun content, this. So yeah, this is the 1.8, producing around 125 bhp, which is all of the power you need, really, for a car like this. He's trying to find it. It's in the centre. Come on, you can do it.
Is it this thing?
Go on, have a go. I don't think he can do it.
I've never really had to put up a bonnet before.
No. Right, hold the camera. Hold the camera. Right,
I'm sorry, viewers. I've never really opened a bonnet before.
I've forgotten myself. There we go.
There we go.
It's aluminium, this, so it's actually very light.
It's really lightweight, this.
Let's put the bonnet holder on. So if you'd like to pass us the camera back.
Yes.
So there's the engine, 1.8 litre. It's actually very nice. This is classed as mid-engine because the engine is behind the front wheels. What do you think of it?
I love it.
Beastly.
Now let's talk about the performance of this engine. 0-60, depending on the model, is I think the base one, but that also comes with the electric roof, is is a 9.6 seconds, but the weight is 1.2 tons if you have the electric roof and you have...
That's right, yeah.
A bunch of other stuff. This one is very light though. This one is, I think, around 1,000 kilos.
Yeah.
Which is that's around the same weight as like an Alpine A110.
Yeah. One interesting thing your uncle was saying, the bottom of this engine is actually Ford. You can probably see down there if I try and show you. You probably can't see. Can I zoom in? Can you see a Ford logo? Yeah, I think you can. But the bottom of this engine block is actually made by Ford for the Focus, and the top of this engine is all Japanese. But yeah, as with every Japanese engine, maybe apart from the RX-7. Sorry, I had to say
what
that.
What about the Mark 1 MX-5?
But yeah, it's actually it's
terribly.
It's going to be. No, it isn't. It's actually, this engine is not really going to let you down. If it does, I'll be surprised. It's probably down to lack of maintenance, really. But it's very nice. So let's put the bonnet thing down. Bonnet thing.
Yeah.
Slam the bonnet. There we go. Very nicely done. Now, practicality. Obviously, this is a sort of two-seat sports car. What do you think the boot's going to be like?
Where's the boot release? Is it this?
Try and find it. It's a button. I'll give you a clue. It's a button. Car's looking very, very nice with the roof down, I've got to admit. There's the boot. Obviously, stuff is in it, so you can see for size how good it actually is.
I'm not going to get in it because I don't trust Daniel to let me out.
I would actually love you to go in it, but yeah, there's the boot. And to be honest, because the engine's in the front, unlike say an MR2 or something, you've got quite good boot. And also, the roof folds down here, just in front of the boot, nicely. Just put it down properly. Do a proper job of it. There we go. Nice click. So the boot space is actually pretty decent. Now, obviously, it's a two-seater car.
Yeah.
2 people going on a road trip, how do you reckon that would be? I reckon it would be alright.
It would be alright.
Don't bring your suitcases is all I'm going to say. Because you could probably only fit one normal size suitcase, to be honest.
I reckon you could fit one big one.
I don't know. I really don't know.
For shopping,
Maybe
you know,
one.
I think it's pretty good, but if it's quite heavy stuff, then you may struggle.
It's the perfect shopping car, really, if you want to, you know, if it's nice weather, obviously. Very light boot lid, obviously, because it's all aluminium. It's Mazda badge. I have a thing for the Mazda badge. I think it actually looks really nice.
I'd like it. I'd love that MX-5 badge. It just looks.
It's nice. It looks like quality as well. That's nice. Nice noise. So yeah, Mazda MX-5 Mark III, also known as the NC. Obviously there's the NA, the NB and the ND, and that's marking the different models of the car. So you're probably all wondering what the MX-5 is like for storage. You'd be thinking probably it's a 2-seater car, so not very good. Well actually no, that's not the case, as Matthew will now demonstrate.
Right, so you got your one cup holder there, and then you've got another one in that door pocket. So, you know, 2-seater sports car.
That's all you
or
need.
Roadster, whatever you want to call it. And you've got, 2 seats, 2 cup holders. But then you can tell this wasn't made to sell in America. Boom! I like my Big Mac.
Yes, to store your Big Macs.
Yes.
So 4 cup holders in a 2-seater car.
Yes, America.
Then again, I'd actually quite like that, because whenever I'm on a long journey, I like to have a hot drink and a cold drink.
As you can see in here, you've got, like Daniel was, he's about to explain, the fridge.
Yes. Well, where the fridge would go. But for storage, it's actually very good. You've got the glove box there. The seat can fold forward as well. This is something we need to discuss. Like so.
Where's the thing?
I've got it here. So, this is difficult to do one-handed, but you can do it. So the seat's folded forward.
You have storage here.
Storage
Quite a lot, to be fair.
Shove the camera in there. That's actually very nice. So for storage, I think it's a yes, to be honest. We can do that in a bit. But yeah, it's actually very, very good for storage. Practical car. Who'd have thought it? The final verdict.
10.
Let's do a rating out of 10 for both of us.
Alright.
This specific car, and then we'll do the MX-5 in general. No, let's do the actual car. Let's do the actual car. Out of 10, how good do you think it is?
As a 2-seater sports car, it's obviously a 10 because it's the most successful 2-seater roadster, coupe, thing, whatever
Whatever it is. It's everything.
For this one, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
9 actually.
9.
I just want to point out this has done.
Yeah.
82,000.
82,000 miles.
192 miles.
Yeah. My rating out of 10, I'm just going to give it a 10 because I used to own an MX-5 and it was fantastic. We nearly bought a Mark III, but we just didn't get it because it wasn't practical enough. But it's a really, really nice car, to be honest. I think it's modern still, even today, 15 years on, or 14 years. I'm a year ahead of myself. But I just think it's the perfect car, really. If you have kids, then maybe not, because where are you going to put them?
Well, no, if you have a kid.
A kid, yeah, and like no wife or husband, then yeah, maybe you can have it. But yeah, it's a really nice car, and it smiles at you. So who doesn't like a car that smiles?
Exactly.
Hey, that is true. One last thing I want to show you all.
Like an RX-7.
Yeah, like an RX-7. One thing I want to show you just before we sort of put this to an end is something I found and something I think you could do to the car to make it top notch. Here it is. You're probably wondering what on earth it is. Well, it's this thing here, and this is a storage. It's lockable, and there it is. And I was thinking you can buy these portable mini fridges that you can now fit into cars. And you probably, you're pulling a face. You can put a fridge in there.
So it's not a Mercedes.
Not your store deodorant. You can actually put your fridge in there, and you can keep like cocktail sausages or something in there. I don't know why, but it's the perfect picnic car. That's what it is. It's the perfect picnic car. That's a good way to describe it. So there we go. Mark III Mazda MX-5. Fantastic, isn't it?
Done. Yeah, done. End it.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Subscribe.
Yes.